Today we're going to find the volume of this rectangular prism. This is the second video in my volume series. The first video I go over how to find the volume, but it's broken down into cubes, and so we count the cubes for the length, the width, and the height. We can also see what's in the base layer. So if you're just starting out with volume, check that video out first. But today we're going to look at the volume of this figure using the volume formula, which is the length times the width times the height. And so the first thing we need to do is we need to find the length, the width, and then the height before we can move on. So I see that the length is right here, and that is 7 centimeters. The width is 2 centimeters, and then the height is 4 centimeters. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug them into our volume formula all in one equation. So we have 7 times 2 times 4. And so I could multiply left to right, but since we're using the same operation, we're multiplying throughout the entire equation, I can use the associative property. And the associative property is that no matter which order I multiply, I am going to get the same product. And so I am going to multiply 2 times 4 because I don't know my 14s tables, so that doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to make this more user-friendly for myself. And so 2 times 4 is 8, and then I'm going to bring down the 7 times, and 7 times 8 is 56. Now our unit of measure here is centimeters, and because we multiplied 3 sides, because it's a 3D figure, we're going to write in a little 3 up here, and that's going to state that this is 56 centimeters cubed. Now I'm going to show you one more problem, and I'm going to draw it out the best I can, free-handed. It's not perfect, but it's getting the job done. And so with this figure, I'm going to label this as, let's say that's 6 centimeters. This might be 3 centimeters. And then this is, we'll say 7 centimeters. And now obviously this is not to scale. We're just assigning some dimensions to these sides. So again, we're going to find the length, the width, and the height. We're going to multiply it out to find the total volume of the figure. So for the length, I see we have 6 centimeters. For the width, we have 3 centimeters. And then for the height, we have 7 centimeters. So we're going to take 6 times 3 times 7. And so for this problem, it doesn't really matter if I use the associative property or not. I don't know my 18s or my 21 times tables, and so I'm just going to go from left to right. So we have 6 times 3 is 18. We're going to bring down that times 7, and I am going to use the standard algorithm method over here to multiply that out. So I know 8 times 7 is 56, carry your 5. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5 more would be 12, giving me an answer of 126 centimeters cubed. Now, if you're not sure how to multiply using the standard algorithm, please check out my other video for multiplying using the standard algorithm, and I'll go over it step by step. I hope that this was helpful, showing you some practice problems on how to find the volume when it's not segmented into cubes. Please like and subscribe. Thanks so much.